Welcome everyone to Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. Hey, my name is Natalie. I'll be your SAA of this meeting. And I would like to welcome all the visiting Toastmasters from different clubs like Amanda from China, Toastmaster Mala from Eagle Toastmaster Club, Amelia from Magical Bali, but she's now living in Hungary, Kwayum, our honorary member from Malaysia, and also Toastmaster Agra, who comes today to deliver his speech. So welcome to Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. Before we start the meeting, I would like to invite you to enjoy our SAA video, the housekeeping rules, so that all of us are on the same page on this meeting. So enjoy it. Oh, sorry. Forgot to share the sound. Share sound. And yes. Okay, we're ready to start the meeting. And for that, I would like to give the virtual stage to our club president, distinguished Toastmaster Pipit Andriani. Please give a warm welcome for her.
Thank you, everyone, and especially Natalie, who introduced me just now. And welcome to Bhinneka Toastmasters Club, everyone. And we are a forever online club, the first ever in Indonesia. Okay, but now there are so many online clubs out there. But, you know, talking about online clubs, we started almost 4 years ago. Is it not? Or 3 years ago?
December 1st, 2020.
December 1st, 2020. 2020, that would be, this will be our 3rd year. 3 years.
It's already past 3 years, so now it's our
4 years. Okay, sorry. 4 years, guys. Can you guys imagine? 4 years ago, pandemic happened. It felt just like yesterday. And then I just realized, I checked the date today. Today's 3rd of March. We have entered the 3rd month of 2024. And then I felt to me that New Year's was just the other day. So this is something that we have to accept, that how time flies really fast. And then things happen, a lot of things happen in our life, things like that, a lot of curveballs, people say, right? That's why it inspired our topic today, which is road to acceptance. A lot of people talk about acceptance a lot. Psychologists, they said they have 5 stages to acceptance, something like that, right? Most people say, why don't we just skip to level 5 without any stages, blah, 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 you know, skip to acceptance. But a lot of different ways to actually navigate our life stories, yeah, that will finally bring us to the road to acceptance. Now, I don't know how Ben will take us to guide, you know, how take us through this topic, because acceptance can also mean acceptance other people, accepting, you know, differences. It can also mean accept something that we cannot change in our life, something like that, or any difficulties, you know, things like that. So I'm curious and I cannot wait to find out. But before that, I would like to officially open this meeting so we can go on. And that will mark Bhinneka Toastmasters Online Club to start this meeting. Pa, pa, pam. Okay, thank you so much. And then for doing the MC work in Toastmasters, we have our Tom, Toastmasters of the meeting, Krisnanda, who also worked really hard today to put together our meeting today. So please welcome our Tom for today, Krisnanda.
Hello everyone. Thank you for the stage. And with it, okay. The meeting theme for today is acceptance. Like what Toastmaster Pipit mentioned earlier, it can have so many meanings. For me personally, as actually somebody who is currently grieving because our family just lost someone recently, the road to acceptance is to accept what is lost. In some case, you need to accept that maybe, for example, you have a dream and then that dream failed. You need to reinvent yourself, and before you reinvent yourself, you need to accept that your dream failed. But also, it also can mean that you think you love someone, but they only see you as a friend. It's quite difficult. And later today, we will have our general evaluator, which is Toastmaster Mala, that later I will invite. She will talk a lot more about her role later on. So yeah, usually in a Toastmaster setting, we have 3 sessions. The first one is prepared speech. The second one is table topics speech, and the last one is evaluation. Yeah. So without further ado, I would love to invite Toastmaster Mala to the stage to introduce her team. Welcome to the stage, Toastmaster Mala.
Yay, thank you, Mr. Tom, for the nice introduction. Hi everyone, I am Mala. I will serve as general evaluator tonight, and we have to accept that we cannot live alone. We need to work hand in hand with all of us, and that's why this meeting will be will be helped by many people. First of all, my team will consist of the grammarian. I want to invite Toastmaster Kayum to introduce your role and then the word of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kayum, and I will be your grammarian for today. In short, there are 3 purposes why grammarians should be here in Toastmasters. Number 1 is to take notes, any good quotes, good thought that you have said. At the same time, I am going to take down or take notes for a beautiful word phrases that you use in the meeting. The second purpose of grammarian in Toastmasters is to improve on the sentences that you use today, which can be better or which can be correctly pronounced or said in upcoming meetings. The third purpose of grammarian in Toastmasters meeting is to introduce the word of the day. So the word of the day for today is credence. Ladies and gentlemen, credence is a noun. Okay, let me copy first my note and put it in the chat. All right, credence is a noun, which means belief in or acceptance of something as. A lot of people hear it is what it is. We may change it to credence. So how to use it in sentences? We can say psychoanalysis find little credence among laymen. Psychoanalysis finds little credence among laymen. With that, my friends, let us use the word of the day for today as much as you can, and I will give the report back to you later when I am called upon to do so. With that, back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Yay, give applause to our grammarian for introducing your role and also to introduce the word of the day, credence. Next, I'm going to call our timer, Toastmaster Amelia Dewi.
Hi everyone, I will be the timer for today. So my role is to time all the speakers in each session. For prepared speech, it will be 5 until 7 minutes for all the speaker, I believe. So, I will show green for 5 minutes, yellow 6 minutes, and also red 7 minutes. And for the table topic, 1 until 2 minutes. 1 minute is green, 1 minute and 30 seconds yellow, and 2 minutes is red. And for the evaluation, 2 minutes green, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow, and 3 minutes reds. And after the red sign is shown, that means you have 30 seconds to conclude your speech. I will give the report on the chat box, and now I will raise my hand so you can easily find me, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Timer, for the brief explanation. And then we need to always look at her. She's almost the most important person role in this meeting. And I just find out that we don't have the counter.
Me.
Oh, sorry. So DTM Pipit, can you please explain about your role?
Thank you. Wait, since I'm also Zoom master. Okay, so yes, everyone, in Toastmasters, we have a very unique role taker, which is counter, because when we speak, sometimes, most of the time, we don't have a lot of time to think about it. So we make pauses, long, awkward pauses, repetitions of unnecessary words and fillers such as yes, and something like that. So if we put a lot of these unnecessary words or sounds in our speech, it will affect the credence of our sentences or our statement. That's why I'm here to remind you that someone is listening, and then I will ask you, I will give you the information later about how much disturbing sounds how many disturbing sounds you make and things like that. So you can always get better in the next meeting. So stay tuned later at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
And you are also the Zoom host or the ballot, is it ballot
Might
counter?
as well. Yes, might
Yeah.
as well. So in Toastmasters, we don't have a competition, but we always like to put people in a, what is it called? In a competitive mode somehow, right? So we have best evaluator, we have best table topic speaker, we have best speaker. And to be able to prepare speaker, and to be able to find out who are the best of those, I will share a poll later, so you can contribute in deciding who will be the most favorite speakers. So stay tuned for that too. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Pipit, for having the roles. And then we also will hear you later on as the individual evaluator. So that is all my team, and my job as the general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. I will take notes on everything that happened and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for the examples of preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, observation, and performance of duties. At the end of the meeting, I will give my report. With that, I will return the control to Mr. Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mala. Currently, we are moving forward to the first session, which is prepared speech session. Today, we have two prepared speech for this meeting. The first speaker is one of the founder of this particular club, Bhinneka Online Toastmaster. Her name is Natalie Cahyadi. She is going to deliver her project, Engage Your Audience with Humor, from her pathway Engaging Humor. Her speech title is Then and Now. Speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Her evaluator is fellow Toastmaster also, Pipit Adriani. So without further ado, please welcome Natalie Cahyadi, title Then and Now. The stage is yours.
Then and now, accepting myself was and is still a work in progress. The easiest way to look back at my life was during my birthday. Fellow Toastmaster ladies and gentlemen, my name is Natalie, and Natalie means born on Christmas Day. I was born on February. Even then, my parents already put a sense of humor in me. Ever since I was born, I was already late. So Indonesian. By the way, I recently celebrated my birthday. Thank you, thank you. One step closer to the grave. So some of my good friends sent me a birthday message right on the dot at 12 midnight. So this year, again, the same, 12 midnight, ting, 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 3 WhatsApp messages from my bank, from an online shop, and from my insurance. They just want to make sure I'm still alive to pay my installments. It's scary how great the AI algorithm is. And especially, they knew women very well. We were born, we save, we shop, then we die. Also, even now, in my 30-something years old, I still live with my mom. And I know this sounds so sweet, and this might be slightly different for some of our Western friends. Because the difference between Western people and Asian people are, Western people, you became an adult at 18. Then you move out of your parents' house. Freedom. Asian people like me, we became an adult when we get married. And even then, we still live at our parents' house. Free loading, free laundry, free food, free rent, free everything. I love my financial freedom. Oh, I'm also still single. Any fellow Toastmasters still single? You can raise your hand. Yes, I see your hand, Timer Amelia Dewi. Coincidentally, but not coincidentally. Thank you, thank you. We single people are like freelancers. We tried this, it didn't suit us. We tried that, oh, we didn't like it. We tried different things, it just didn't work out yet. We just haven't found that one thing truly worth settling down for. Now, my fellow married friends like Chris Nanda is like a full-time employee. They got the company benefits, but they signed a lifelong employment contract. No resignation, no compensation, and always overtime. So recently, some of my married friends, they tried to put me into the dating pool again. They want to see me get married. Then and now, the story remains the same. Why they did that? Of course, because they love me and they want us to suffer together. Yeah. Compared with when I was in my 20s, now I'm very realistic. My feet planted real hard on the ground. In my 20s, I had a long list of things that I want from my future husband. He must be smart, he must be rich, he must be successful, he needs to come from good family, and he's not supposed to be vegan. But as I grew older, I grew wiser. So every year I cross one thing from that list. Now, in my 30s, there's only one thing remain. He must be straight. I mean, I love you, my friend, my gay brothers and sisters. I have nothing against you guys, but why did you take over the land that's already limited? It's already limited and you're trying to take it more. Please have some respect for single ladies like me, Amelia, or maybe Mala as well. I don't know, but just give us some land to operate. Having said that, when I turned 40 and I'm still not married, gay friends, if you need a trophy wife to claim your inheritance from your parents, I'm always ready. So instead of worrying about my single status, I care more about my financial freedom. Because then and now, I realize life doesn't mean a thing if you cannot enjoy it. So I learned more about diversifying my investment, from long-term, medium-term, and short-term. The long-term investment is like buying building or real estate. The medium-term investment, buying paper assets like government bonds. And the short-term investment, plastic surgery. With low capital, you can get instant results that directly change your life. Korean parents know this best. One of my close Korean friends told me for her sweet 16th birthday, her parents asked her, "You wanna do your nose or your eyes?" I don't really know what she said because it looks both fixed. Don't tell her. But then imagine if I ask my Chinese Indonesian parents about this. "Daddy, can I do my nose or my eyes?" My dad will say, is that 1 + 1 free? My dad did not even want to invest in me. Then and now, accepting myself was still a work in progress. But I think I have more credence that I am right where I'm supposed to be. With all of the funny things that I experience, with all the struggle that I experience, it just helps me to be where I need to be and to become the type of person that I'm supposed to be. So if you're still struggling in making sense of your life or accepting yourself, smile and enjoy it. Then and now, it will make sense one day. Back to you, Toastmaster.
What a wonderful speech from Natalie, full of humorous here and there. It just makes me wonder more. Like, the more you tell stories, the more it gets the credence that it needs, yeah. Especially as you get older, the land that you can operate is getting smaller, but at least Natalie tried to find solution from it. Always see the bright side. Good for you, Natalie. Okay, we are moving to our next speaker. Our next speaker name is Givari Agar. Her pathway is persuasive influence. Her project is an active project with speech title How to Win Friends. Speech length 5 to 7 minutes. Our evaluator will be Sarah. Agra, are you ready? Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Givari. Sorry, bro. Givari Agra with speech title How to Win Friends. Givari Agra, How to Win Friends. The stage is yours.
Imagine this. You are in a room full of individuals who wants to unlock some secret. Interesting, right? And the secret is the art of the conversation. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, this is Maranatha Toastmaster Open House, the art of conversation. Our goal is for everyone who attend is every conversation is an opportunity to connect. That is a kind of atmosphere we want to build in our open house. We also want to build this open house a place that we can learn everything, especially effective communication through the art of conversation. The heart of this open house is the credence that communication is the key for everything, personal, professional, and navigating all complexity of workplace, getting some friends, or simply just expressing your ideas. Do you often think when you wants to expressing your ideas, you think that, oh, I may not deliver my idea because someone would get mad or someone would get hurt or this would be a discomfort for the forum. Through this idea of open house, I guarantee you will deliver your idea and express your idea freely through the art of conversation. Through the effective communication and the art of conversation, hopefully, we can build more confidence and self-esteem for the long term, for the rest of our life. Of course, building the confidence and self-esteem is not another essential thing. I mean, it's another essential thing in this open house. And I want to mention again that this open house is where high self-esteem, high confidence comes in. Through sessions like table topics and constructive feedback through evaluation session in this open house, attendants will gain the confidence and they will imagine walking in a room with full of strangers and they want to converse with everyone and gaining everything that they need in their life and make their life more meaningful. Of course, all of that goals that I described earlier don't come up when the speaker and the team is not at its best, right? So, we provide the best speaker in this field, Mr. David Pranata. This one here, I think, yeah. Mr. David Pranata is a coach of communication, and he is also the writer of many books regarding communication skill. He will provide us everything about effective communication through the art of conversation. And also, we provide you the best team, the best role takers to make this open house running smoothly. So the last point, why you should attend our open house, right? Of course, this is an incredible opportunity for everyone personal growth. Whether you are looking for communication skill or boosting your confidence or simply just met the new people and incredible people who wants to make their communication more effective. I guarantee you that this open house has something for everyone. This is the best deal for this open house, that this open house is totally free. That's right. There's no cost at all, and you will walk out from this open house with a big value. You will learn how to communicate effectively and the art of it, the art of the conversation. So, in conclusion, our open house titled The Art of Conversation is more than just an event. It's an experience. It's a chance to step into more confidence, more self-esteem, more networking. And also, it's an opportunity to learn and grow. So, fellow Toastmaster, mark your calendars, invite all your friends, and get ready to discover the art of conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Agra. When I read your speech title, I thought it was based on Dale Carnegie book.
Yeah,
How
I
to
revised
influence
it
and influence people.
in last minute.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going to move to the next session, which is table topic. But before that, I need to have a chat with our timer, Amelia. Is everyone eligible to be voted on?
Yes, everyone eligible to be voted on.
Okay, awesome. Okay,
Oh,
we
sorry,
will move
Krishna.
to our-
Sarah just now is running out of battery. So if you can take photo first, group photo before, let's see.
Okay, then let's
we do that?
do group picture. Everyone, please turn on your
Mala,
camera.
Amanda, are you joining?
Hi, Amanda. Can you please turn on your camera?
Yes.
Take photo,
Yeah.
please. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I turn on the camera, right?
Sarah, are you okay? 7%? 1, 2. Got it. Yes, 1 is enough. Thank you.
Okay, let's move on then. Okay. Now let's move to our next session, which is table topic session. And that particular session will be led by our big master, Ben Whittaker. Ben Whittaker, the stage is yours. Please welcome
All
Ben.
right. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. And welcome, everyone. Appreciate you're all here. And let's see, everyone has roles. Everyone has roles. But okay, let's just kind of give what table topics is all about. Again, this is an opportunity for the people that don't have a speaking role, mostly, and our guests to have a chance to speak. Like I said before, most of us here have a speaking role minus one guest who is a Toastmaster. So that's going to be great. But let's go ahead and give our role to someone that is familiar with how this works. And I'm going to go right to our general evaluator. Mala, you get to go first because you look like you're so busy. All right.
Yes.
All right. Pick a number between 1 and 10, please.
Number 1.
Number 1. Perfect. All right. So your topic on Road to Acceptance is self-discovery. So the question I will post in the chat, it is, I want you to share a moment in your life when you realized the importance of self-acceptance and how it changed your perspective. Share a moment in your life when you realized the importance of self-acceptance and how it changed your perspective.
Have you ever heard we need to take it for granted? We need to accept we are as it is. So this is us. It's a credence. At first, I thought about me like that. I couldn't speak to too many people. It made me tired. I am like this. The moment that I realized that people are so various was when I joined the Toastmasters demo meeting. I heard from the table topic session. I learned that with the same topic or theme, people can tell about themselves. Oh, this kind of person is like this. That kind of person think like that. So I feel like we are so various. We have variety. Then I realized I am too special. Then I also saw many great speakers with their own style. Then I also realized that I also have my own style, which I don't have to copy someone's perfectly like that because I'm not her, I'm not him. So that's why I started to discover about myself. What is my style? What is the topic that I like? Which perspective that I put? And hope that what I share will give a broader perspective also to others. So that is my first time when I explore about myself. Back to you, TTM.
All right. Yes, self-exploration is always just something you have to really do. And like you said in the beginning, we take things for granted a lot of times. And by the way, take things for granted or granted. There's two ways that people pronounce that. One way is you're taking a rock, or granite is a rock, granted, right? So tough one, even for us native English speakers. All right. Well done, Mala. Way to be our guinea pig and be the first one. Guys, credence. Credence. Use the word, right? Next, I'm going to put the pressure on maybe our guest, Amanda. Would you like to give a table topic?
Maybe next time. Sorry.
Okay, no pressure. No worries. All right. How about our grammarian, Mr. Quine? There we go. Pick a number between 2 and 10.
Number 3.
All right. Thank you. Not going in the proper order. That's good. All right. So your topic is embracing. Come on. My computer is freezing. There we go. Embracing change. Embracing change, which is a good thing, I think. And your question is, I want your topic, share a story about a significant change in your life and how accepting it positively influenced your overall well-being.
I still remember the first time I joined a short course on certifications to be a trainer in Malaysia. It happened recently. It's very hard for me, a young guy, try to compete with all another level of people like 40s in their 50s. I mean, like, can I do this? Can I compete with them? Because their experience is much more higher than I do. At the end of the course itself, I pass along with them. And I feel like this is interesting and I feel happy about it. And I feel like enjoying it so much because it allowed me to become a trainer. That certifications allow me to become a trainer in the upcoming, years or in the future. And I accepted it very, very well and credence that it will change my life in a very big role, I would say. Because still today, being a trainer, it teach me that one shoes can't fit all. So I embrace the change. I try to help and inspire as many people as much as I can so that they will understand what I have in my plate to serve them as a trainer. So when that happened, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we all going to happen to be the same as well. We have a story to be shared. So that's mine. What's yours? Back to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
All right, awesome job. And again, when we're young, we sit there and we look at the people around us, and a lot of times we get a little overwhelmed because we think we're not good enough, and we just have to kind of jump into the deep end and do it, right? And at the end of the day, like if you're not playing a game or sports, you're really competing with yourself from yesterday, right? That's it. If you can, as long as you can get better than yesterday, then you're going in the right direction. And of course, good job, Quine. You did it. You're a trainer. Good one. Okay, Artan, pressure's on. Krishna, you're up. Pick a number pick a number 2 or 4 through 10.
9,
What?
2, 4 to 10, right?
So number 2 or 4 through 10.
Okay, then 4 then. Make it easier.
Number. I didn't hear what you said the first time. So.
Say 5.
Oh, okay. Well, he said 4 now. Got to speak clear. Okay, so your topic: learning from mistakes. I want you to reflect on a mistake you made and how accepting responsibility and learning from it led to personal growth.
Thank you, Ben. In my younger days, I make a lot of mistakes. But one that I like the most is actually the one that my first business mistake is actually the one that I like, because after that, I have the, how do I say it here? Not the black heart kind of thing, but a steel heart. So sometimes you need to know what you want, and you need to pursue it. So my family run a tiles business, and I'm the head of it. My worker, yes, they have lower kind of education, but I try to teach them stuff at a time. So basically, I try to teach them how to use memo, to understand the whole thing, how to progress things. Unfortunately, because they are illiterate, they don't like to read a lot. So I only left memo and they don't read it. It's actually cost me money, and yeah, it I actually cried because I lost a lot of money at that time, but because I need to maintain our family reputation, I basically I take the loss and then refund the whole item to the customer. But from that, moving forward, I always assume in a working situation that my worker didn't read anything that I write. So I try to make sure that they read it, and I make sure that they know what they are doing before proceed the whole thing. So yeah, from that point forward on, I always make sure everything, not just in the right place, but also keep moving forward. Back to you, TTM.
Oh, right. I don't know if you meant to be kind of funny, and I didn't see anybody else laughing, but let me just kind of bring this up if you meant it. In my opinion, how I took this. Your mistake was that you overestimated someone's intelligence on the ability to read.
Group of people.
Yeah. And your way you learned it is not to assume people can read. This, I don't know, again, it's in American style humor. That's funny, right? So I don't know if you meant to be that funny, but that's quite hilarious.
In the
So-
beginning, it's not funny. I cried for like a week because the money lost, but in the end, I laugh a lot because of it.
Well, no, the funny part is not the story of you losing a lot of money. That's more how you relate to the audience in a sense. But in my opinion, just the point of what you did is overestimate a simple task that we take for granted, kind of like what Malo was talking about earlier. So it's really good, even if you did it on accident. It's really good. All right. That's funny. All right, Miss Timer, Amelia, can you please be a speaker as well?
Oh, yes, Ben.
Oh, yes. And can someone else timer? And Amelia, can you pick number 2 or 5 through 10?
7.
7. All right. This is going to be a fun one, I think. Okay. Navigating relationships. Share a lesson you've learned about acceptance in the context of friendships, family, or romantic relationships. So you have an option.
Okay. So I grow old. I realized that friendship is be the same like in my younger. When I was in my undergraduate or bachelor study, I have like a group of people which we usually go hang out together and also sharing our experience and others. But as I grow up, we kind of fall apart because of some of them getting married, some of them also busy with work, and we cannot maintain our friendship like we did in the previous year. And even that, there's also some rough between 2 people in my group. They have fight and the group suddenly become inactive. So at this age of 30 something, I realized that even friendship is not always be the same. And we also need to accept that we also grow, and not only relations between a man, woman, or a relationship is getting broken up, but also friendship could have the same situation as that. And at that time, what we could do is just to find a new friend that has some perspective with us. So we will grow more in the future. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. And actually, good lesson in the sense that a lot of us, we have friends that we've known a long time. And the concept, a lot of times, as you hear before, we're only as good as the people that we surround ourselves with. A lot of times our really good friends they stop, right? They stop, and you say they're younger, they get married, they have kids at a younger age, but we're still kind of going in a certain direction. And if you hang around that, you kind of feel like you feel a little different. One of the other reasons why I live in Bali is all my friends were getting married and having kids at mid-20s. So I had to get out of there because I wanted to still be crazy in my mid-30s. But now I'm married and having a kid pretty soon. So, as we change, right? Change is good sometimes. All right, great job, Amelia. How many more do we have left? How much time?
But we still have a lot of time. Up to you, Ben.
Great, Pippet, you're up next. Fantastic.
I regret that instantly.
That was what I was going for. All right, so you can pick number 2, 5, or 8 through 10.
8.
Number 8.
Infinity.
Okay, Bozzy, I mixed 2 words together. Body positivity is your topic. All right.
Body
All right,
positivity.
Body, reflect on your journey towards accepting and embracing your body, and how has it influenced your confidence and well-being?
Body positivity. I know I'm not Lizzo. I'm not trying to be one, but I heard a lot of people have problem accepting how they look, right? And I don't know if I've been in that position in a way that I'm really sorry, but I personally do not really care about body image. So maybe I would say the privileged people who probably I don't have a problem with that. But I always believe that what's important is actually what you bring to the table in life. I don't really care about how someone looks. If they want to look great for themselves, I support you 100%, because I like makeup, for example, but I don't do it for other people. And I jog 15 minutes a day while listening to 3 songs every day, but I do it for myself, not for other people. So body positivity for me, it's good as long as you do it for yourself, not for other people. And there are also good things about it, such as, if you want to have longer life, they said, you have to take care of yourself. That is also a great reason. But I disagree when people try to do it to the extreme. For example, I know Ben goes to the gym like it's his second home. Not anymore, probably, Ben, right? I don't know why Ben does that, but I hope he has a reason and probably will have time to share with us someday why he likes to go to the gym and then, shape all the body and blah, blah, blah. But I personally think that it's okay to be conscious of body positivity, as long as there are 2 things. Number one, you do it for yourself, and number two, you do it just because you want to be healthy and not do it in an extreme manner. Yeah, that's all I can say about body positivity. Then back to Ben.
All right, great topic. And give you guys for the record, since Pivot brought it up, I don't like going to the gym. I actually hate it. And I have a routine down where I go for 30 minutes. And if I'm in the middle of a set or something and 30 minutes hits, I walk out, right? And so when I was a younger kid, going to the gym was for sports. When I was in the Army, going to the gym was to stay in shape. When I got out of the Army, going to the gym was to get girls. Now that I'm 37, balding, I moved to a different country so I can be above average height, right? But I'm married and I just don't care. And again, it's the ideas that what you bring to the table. And that's the hard part for all of us, right? Where, a lot of us see other people and you see social media, and a lot of it is what we should be and not what kind of who we are, right? And it's really difficult. But when I went back to the US, right, if we in here in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, we look at like what we think Americans look like. Here's a fun fact. When I went back in December, I went to the mall and everyone's obese. So I feel great. Americans are fat. Not the ones you see on Instagram, but the majority of them are. And it's okay. They're okay with it, I guess. All right. Excellence. That's fun. Okay, we got, let's see, all of our non-speakers or evaluators have gone, and our guest doesn't want to do it. And how about let's bring in Sarah?
Ben, I'm sorry, I'm saving for my battery for the evaluation. So can I skip this session?
Sure, boring. Okay. How about Agra? Agar? Is that how you pronounce it?
Okay.
Agar. Okay,
right.
good. All right, cool. Pick a number between, let's see, 2, 5, 6, 9, or 10.
9.
All right, good. Okay, where is it at? Number 9. Here's a little Frozen for you. Frozen theme. Not really, but you'll get the joke. Letting go. Discuss a situation or a person you had to let go of and how acceptance played a role in finding peace with that decision.
Okay. Maybe I will tell you a story in 2021. It's a situation that I must let go of 2 persons. First, my mom. Second, my crush. The first, my mom, yeah, she got cancer, and I care her a lot in those hard times. And when she passed away, I feel like, wow, it's very hard. It's very hard. I cried every day. And then the acceptance is just not there. But in time to time, I think that, oh, I care for her 24/7. It's all that she wants. And it's a grateful for me. Yeah, I credence that that's all what she wants. And I really accept that in a matter of time. And secondly, my crush, yeah, in 2021, it's a COVID days, and I had a crush. And yeah, because in 2021, I watched Japanese anime a lot, and I kind of like, maybe I'm freak in front of her, and yeah, I lost her, and the acceptance is so hard too. But yeah, I try to find my things. I try to put myself to, uh, like accept myself. Oh, I don't. Uh, maybe I'm not for her and everything, and I started to accept at the end. Yeah, that's all my story. Thank you.
All right. You got two parallels there. One, losing a parent, which I can't imagine yet, and I hope it doesn't happen for 100 more years, maybe. That'd be fun. Losing a crush. It's one of those things where you look in the mirror, and when the crush rejects you as a person, you go to the mirror and you're like, what did I do? And a lot of times you never get that answer, like why someone rejected you, even if you're dating for a while. They never tell you. You don't have that conversation. Well, I don't like you because of this. And it's like, it's me. It's not you. It's me. So we start to get a little insecure about ourselves, which makes it harder for the next person to get kind of any acceptance for us because we're still unsure of ourselves a lot of times. So great lesson. Thank you very much. All right, we have one more person who has not gone. We might as well do one more. And she is the grand champion of table topics. She could pick 2, 5, 6, or 10.
Oh, you can pick for me, buddy.
Oh, yeah, Natalie. Yeah, okay. Thought we were going with someone else. All right. Let me see if I can find one. Say 2, 5, 6. Which one's better, I think? Let's go with 6. Let's go there. And all right, so you have accepting others. Discuss a moment when you had to accept someone for who they are, despite initial differences or misunderstandings.
I live with my mom, but I used to live with my aunt. And my aunt is your very typical Chinese tiger, stubborn aunt. She is the eldest sister of my mom. She's 78 years old and not married yet. I still remember when I just turned 30, she came to me and she said, hey, Natalie, if you want to get married, look at the man's background, bibit, bebet, and bobot. In Indonesia, we have those kind of thing when you evaluated a guy from its merit, from the family, from whatever. And I said, Auntie, you're not even married. Why would you put all the pressure onto me? Because you're the only one I can put pressure on. So that's the kind of auntie she is. And one thing that I really, really was and am in a disagreement with her is the way she used her words lightly. Every single day, there was no cuss word that left out of her mouth. There will always be a cuss word. And for me, because I believe in using words as an encouragement or there is power in the words, that is one thing that even until now, we're still on the opposite end of the stick. And it up to a point where she said something that truly upset my mom and made my mom fell sick. That was the last straw. And that was why I said to her, look, we could not live together again. I love you. You're still my aunt. I accept you as you are, but accepting you doesn't mean that we need to live together. So that is the story of me and my aunt, where I accept her as who she is, but there are certain boundaries that cannot be crossed. And accepting others doesn't mean that you need to live together with them. Back to you, Ben.
All right. All right, there we go. Get out of here. All right. Yeah, family members. That's sometimes a tough topic, right? Where we have people that are in our family that it just don't mesh with, right? That's why we have there's in psychology and sociology, there's people that influence us. And when we're little kids, it's our family, our organization, or community, parents, grandparents. And then as we become adolescents, it becomes more of our friends. And then we get a little older, it becomes a family again. And you can't really pick your family, but sometimes you don't have to be around them. It's like you love them, but go away. By the way, I would love to have a conversation with your aunt if she's going to swear all the time. That's fun. I don't get to do that anymore. I like swearing a lot, but I don't do it very often anymore. All right, so acceptance. Again, at the end of the day, you have to be able to accept yourself first, even though it's sometimes really hard. And the hardest thing when I'm teaching my kids about like just kind of being confident, working on yourself, right? And like when you hear yourself like on a recording, most of us don't like our voice, but it's the voice that everyone else hears. And our looks are our looks. Everyone looks different, essentially, unless you're an American and you're traveling to Asia for the first time and everyone looks the same until you get to know people. But at the end of the day, you just got to be able to accept yourself and kind of go out into the world, like Pippin said, put your best foot forward and bring something valuable to the table, and people will like you. Right? If you want people to like you and you realize that you're by yourself constantly, you're probably a jerk. So you might want to change your personality a little bit there. At the end of the day, accept yourself, and I'll give it back to our Toastmaster. Thank you very much, Krishna.
Thank you very much, Ben. Such an interactive and interesting part of today's meeting. Okay, because Ben already do all of the recap, PPM speaker recap, I only want to mention all of their name before. But before that, I want to call our timer, Amelia. Did everyone is eligible to be voted on, Amelia?
Yes, everyone are eligible to be voted on.
Okay. So in order to be voted on, I will mention all of the PTM speaker based on their turn of speaking. The first speaker is Mala. Second speaker is Kayu. Third speaker is myself. Fourth speaker is Amelia. Fifth speaker is Fit. The sixth speaker is Agra, and last one, the seventh speaker is Natalie. Later on, you can vote whichever speaker that you like. Now, let us move to the next section, which is evaluation section. Especially one of our evaluator have an urgency battery problem. Okay, so without further ado, I would love to call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Mala. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. So everyone, this is the third session of Toastmaster, the heart of Toastmasters. This is the time when we have to challenge ourselves to accept something, feedback, something that sometimes we didn't like to accept it, but we have to accept it for our improvement. So therefore, I want to invite the individual evaluators first. The first evaluator will be Toastmaster Sarah, who evaluated Toastmaster Agra. Toastmaster Sarah, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, GE Toastmaster Mala. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard the speech from Toastmaster Agra. And first of all, I would like to say congratulations for Agra for delivering your first speech in this level 5 project, HPL. For me, HPL is not just an ordinary project. It shows you how you plan, how you organize it, how you execute later when you deliver your second speech next week or next time. Well, by the way, I will evaluate based on the evaluation sheet your first speech today. The purpose is only for the member to deliver your plan, your goal, your vision, your goal, and your plan. Yeah, but actually, it's not only about the vision and the plan, but how you convince, right? How you convince the audience that your vision, your plan will make benefit, will do something good for the audiences. For the content itself, I love when you said that you want to make the open house, but that's not just the ordinary one. That's why you invite the speaker, and then you want to make people, how can I say it? You try to not only just make an ordinary open house, but also to give benefit for the audience. Well, I appreciate the content itself. However, okay, I'll try to eliminate the word however. It is banned. The things that maybe for the further improvement is for Agra to, how can I say, to build the speech like building a house. So the foundation, you start with the why, and you have done it very well. Only try to structurize more about it, like why, who, what, when. You use the 5W and 1H. Do you remember that, right? And then since the first time you deliver your speech, you have put the background. So we already know what you want to do. I would like to, what about if you make it a surprise? For example, okay, this is what I want to do. This is your vision. This is why. This is what you want to do. You tell everyone about it. Then boom, at the end you show that's the product. Okay, you don't give the spoiler. That's what I mean. I mean, after you tell everyone, okay, I want to do this, and then this is it. This is the product that I will deliver. So you must come and see it and prove it whether I'm right or wrong. Take a benefit, grab it. So like that. So very short feedback from me, because the rest is very well. Only the timing when you want to show the people this is the thing that you want to do, and the thing that you want to do is the answer for your vision. That's it. That's all from me. Thank you very much, and good luck for your HPL. Looking forward to see how you deliver, how you execute the project. Back to you, GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarah, for the evaluation for Toastmaster Agra. And good luck also to Toastmaster Agra for the event that you plan. Next, I want to invite Toastmaster DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Pipit, for evaluating Toastmaster Natalie.
Thank you. Okay, let me put my timer. Natalie, I like your nervous and awkward laugh. I like your sassiness. And especially, I like your punchlines. The only punch that I like is your punchline. I have no problem accepting who you are, and I really hope you too. Okay. Now, earlier, Natalie told us, actually, some of us who came earlier, that he put together this speech very last minute. But actually, in reality, now that after we, listened to her speech, it went very smoothly and naturally. Granted, there were some moments of doubts, like she repeated a few words, she stopped several times, tried to come up with, okay, what do I need to say next? But in my opinion, those things are actually necessary in speech. I personally do not give too much credence on the speech that are too well rehearsed, that look too perfect to be true, for example. So I actually try to put it like this. the way you sometimes stumble or sometimes have to stop to think makes me as the audience actually relate to you even more, that you're just human, just like any of us here. You're not, Martin Luther King or something, right? You're not a ghost. So basically that actually makes me more comfortable. So I'm totally not the regular Toastmasters here who likes perfect speech without any stumbling block, something like that. I actually like the way it sounds human to you, comes out of you. And also, the central message, something that I actually would like to highlight here, because I read the purpose of this speech. It says that it's not just about figuring out what type of humor or style that you that you like, that you are comfortable with, but also how to structurize these jokes or this humor around or center a central idea, basically. And your central idea was about accepting yourself is like a journey. It was and something like that, right? So, in my opinion, this central idea was threatened only in the beginning and in the end, basically. It was very well worded. I actually was moved the first time I heard it, the first time you said it in the opening. But in the content, it wasn't really enforced because I get it. There was a balance. You had to make people laugh. This is like a humorous speech, right? And sometimes the content get pushed aside because of that, because there are so many jokes on the down the drain that you want to deliver. You somehow try to structurize them in a way that they make sense. But there's a trade-off that happened there, that actually the central message was somehow only strengthened in the beginning and the end. But other than that, everything was great. I actually messaged you earlier about I don't even know what I want to give feedback on. But I'm really happy that I get to listen to your speech today and laugh along with you. Thank you.
Give applause to distinguished Toastmaster Pipit. Yes, I believe that it was a challenge to evaluate DTM Natalie. And DTM Pipit also give humor on when she is evaluating. And since DTM Pipit also my club, we are in the same club, but we didn't meet for a long time, right? So please come back to Eagle as well if you have time. Yeah, this is the kind that we miss you. Okay, thank you, DTM Pipit. Now this is time for the evaluators team to report their observation and to share their feedback. First of all, I want to call, before that, maybe the Zoom host, do you want to cast the poll?
Yes,
Cast the
I
vote?
will. Yes, I will do it passively in the chat box.
Okay. So we don't have to wait for it then. We just continue. Okay. Thank you. Now I'm going to call the timers report.
Okay, for the evaluation, both of the evaluators are eligible to be voted on.
Yay. So every speakers in this meeting are eligible. Thank you, timers report. And we also see the poll that has been written in the chat box. Next, I want to call our grammarian, Toastmaster Kayum.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. For today's session, I feel very bad. A lot of us use, I would say, a very good English today. Why? On a piece of paper, I only caught a little bit only. And that's where all of you are, I would say, 9 out of 10 for tonight. Grammatical error. At the same time, all of you use some great quotes and thoughts, So let me say it out to all of you so that we can use it in the upcoming speech or project. From DTM Natalie, she say, Western people be adult when they reach 18 years old. Asian people be adult when they are going to get married. I mean, like, yeah, hands on me too. And DTMPP mentions and say, put your best foot forward. I rarely heard about this, but I know what does it mean. I rarely heard people use it, so you can use it too. Toastmaster Sarah mentioned, giving a speech is like building a house. It needs a great foundation. Now, the things that I want all of us to improve, I heard the speaker say, who will be evaluated by. Nah, that's wrong. What you can do is that who will be evaluating by, right? Because it's still in a present moment. It is not yet a past tense situation. So for our word of the day for today, we have 4 winners. First of all, Toastmasters Agra. Second, Toastmasters Mala. Third, me, myself. Fourth, Toastmaster Band. And fifth, left one. Fifth, Toastmasters PP. For those who are not being mentioned, I am sorry. If you have done it, please mention it in the chat box down below. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's my grammarian report. Back to you, Madam GE.
Yay, thank you, Toastmaster Kayum, for your observation of the grammatical report. Then now I want to call Toastmaster DTM Pipit for the counter report.
Okay, thank you. So I actually put the table topic session in only table topic session and prepared speech session. So Mala during table topic session was 5 like this big sounds. And then Kayum 2 well. Then Krishna 9 Amelia 8 Pipit, I did not count myself. I don't know. So Agra 6. It's combination between N and Then Natalie, actually during the table topic, it was only 2, but I noticed during the table, the prepared speech, it was 9. So some long pauses, 2 long pauses, and then 9 sounds, disturbing sounds. And then Agra, during the prepared speech, is 12 combination of repetitive words and So that's what I can report.
Thank you, DTM Pipit. Now it's the time for me to report my observation. So first of all, Toastmaster Bhinneka Toastmasters online, thank you for all having here. I know for me, myself, it is always a challenge for me to join Toastmaster meeting on Sunday. While it is a good time to take a rest, because tomorrow is a very busy day and you start a long week. And I want to appreciate all the role takers. But first of all, for the preparation itself, because I'm the GE, I think I didn't know about my team. I just knew it like maybe an hour before or less than an hour before. So I think it is a good time to report it, just even though the role takers haven't been completed yet. So we can, so at least I know, this one needs to be covered, or I can also ask the Toastmaster member here. But unfortunately, all of us have a role in this meeting. And the agenda as well, and it has been shared. It's just it's better to share it, even though many things are blanks, but I think it's better to share it in advance. So at least people know about the meeting itself. That is for the preparation. But for the meeting itself, we started on time, and all the guests before, I think there were one guest or two guests came, and then they were greeted. They were, even though they cannot join until the end of this meeting, and all role takers like the EXCO, SAA explained about everything. The president even also explained about the team, which helped the Toastmaster of the meeting to help to explain about the team. And for the role takers, Toastmaster of the meeting, it was very clear, everything. Just my recommendation is to make it clearer at the beginning, to like for the team. I know it has been explained, but maybe you can do some interactive session to some of us to dig the team more. Yeah, I know it has been very clearly explained by when it is table topic session, but I think it's also because it is wondering in my mind, what kind of acceptance is it, road to acceptance. That's all. And also for the table topic masters, thank you for the various topics. Just in my opinion, because table topic is like a light topic that you gave us the various, but maybe the wording is kind of long. Maybe use the quote to represent your sentence or what you meant. I think with that it will be easier, and then because you gave us the purpose of it and relate it how it's like we need to explain everything in 1 to 2 minutes, but it was a challenging moment for me, and I think also the table topic speakers, but they were all great. And when you give comment, make sure that it is commenting, not making another table topic session for you. I mean, so it's good comment, but because we have a lot, I understand the reason is also because we had a lot of time, so means you can give the comment to all of them. Thank you. And also for the evaluator, thank you for Toastmaster Sarah and ITM Pipit. Think we all learn from your feedback, not only for the speakers, but also for us. And grammarian, you point out about the word of the day, and also accounter, even though you have triple job tonight, but you did great. I think that's all for me. Thank you for having this great meeting. And for all this, I can sense that this is most of us are seasoned Toastmasters, so it makes us know what you want to say, and then it improve the club quality. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Malam. Now we are moving to the end part of the meeting, but before that, I would love to call for the ballot vote. I will be the one who announced the ballot vote. So
You don't need to read the name. Just announce the best speaker is.
okay, the best speaker.
Too long to type. Yeah.
The best speaker, the best prepared speaker for today's meeting is, please the drum roll.
Do 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 do.
Ya, DTM Natali Cahyadi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please play spotlight. Yeah. Wait, let me. Sorry. I'll take a photo. 1, 2. Got it.
Okay. And next, for the best evaluator, drum roll please. BTM Bibit Andriani.
Thank you. Spotlight
Uh,
myself.
Take picture of
1,
yourself.
2. Got it.
Okay, cool. Last but not least, best table topic session. Drum roll, please. Nah, Quayum. Toastmaster
Yeah.
Quayum. Yeah.
Photo Quayum. 1, 2. Got it.
Awesome. Okay, so with that, it concludes my class for today. I would love to say thank you to all of the member, the general evaluator team, and the speaker and the evaluator. Now I'm going to give stage back to our club president for closing. Further ado, please welcome to DTM.
Thank you so much, Krishna, for passing the speaking time for me. Now, everyone, thank you so much for coming here today. This is not an ideal situation, I know. We were struggling to find role takers, and that's why we ended up several people do multiple roles. But I think as long as everyone can find what they're looking for in Toastmasters here, then we are happy to keep holding this meeting. And we have a challenge in the coming month, which is Ramadan or fasting month. So we will probably need to change our meeting time because that's exactly during the fast breaking time. So we don't know yet what time we will meet each other in the next 2 weeks. But stay tuned, and then I really hope with the new time during 17th of March meeting, you will still be able to come and then join us. Yeah, hopefully. All right. Okay,
Yep.
not sahur time, please. Yes.
But may I know what time is the fast breaking?
Fast breaking depends on the city. But in Surabaya is 5:45, but in Jakarta is 6-ish. In the west is 6.
Okay,
So going
until
to the east is earlier.
like 1 hour after, or do you need to pray?
If it's Quayum, will take 1 hour to eat.
Okay.
To eat, I
For
can make it shorter.
because
To wait, I cannot make it shorter.
okay. Well, most people like 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Okay, so we might need to push it back for an hour.
Push it back or even earlier during the day. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
let
we'll
us talk
poll.
about it later.
We'll take in everyone's suggestion and see what other clubs do because we might clash with them as well. So thank you so much for coming, people, and then see you next 2 weeks. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You guys. Bye.
Yeah.